I request all of you to please be seated. We have an amazing companies going to present in Travel Connections 2025 Launchpad. So I request all of you, because once we are done with Launchpad, you will have enough time till you will be happy to continue your conversations. Okay. So we're starting with the first company in Launchpad. Within Earth, headquartered in Malaysia, founded 7 years back, selling hotels online, around 800,000 hotels globally. Something started as selling Middle East as a destination to European markets have evolved in the last 17 years as a global travel company. And we can all understand, 17 years is a long journey, but still they work, act and talk like a startup always. I would like to welcome on stage Chief Strategy Officer of Within Earth, Jack Ling, to present Within Earth to all of us.
Testing? Oh, okay, all cool. Not this, the video. Thank you for Sanjay and his talented team for making this event possible. It's truly a privilege to stand among all of you, every one of you a leader in your very own way, shaping the travel industry with passion, innovation, and a spirit of partnership. Today, we are not just here to speak about business, we're here to connect, to learn, and to grow together. Within Earth, since inception in 2009, from a humble DMC in Malaysia, we have transformed into a big span with 8 entities and 17 rep offices serving both FIT and group travelers. Our journey has been one of the organic growth fueled by 2 key ingredients: our passionate people and our cutting-edge travel technologies. One of our biggest milestones is cracking the $50 million Saudi Arabia market, led by our co-founder Mohammed. What set us apart? Our success isn't just measured in numbers, but it's the trust our clients place in us. And time and again, our Saudi clients always prioritize their payment to us over the others, as a testament to the trust and value we bring to the table. Even during COVID-19, our default payment was minimum. Those who struggle for financially eventually come back to us, eager to access our portal. Why? Well, because we offer decent 10,000 direct contracting hotels, second, competitive price, and most importantly, is the exceptionally availability for those hotels in the heart of Mecca and Medina. Travel Tech. We are not just another travel technology company. We are a team driven by purpose, innovation, and excellence. Headed by our CEO Mustafa, who endlessly pushing the boundaries of innovations. We constantly monitor and improve our API performance, searches, conversions, errors, lost opportunities, ensuring mutual growth. We listen to our clients, sitting down with them to refine solutions that fuel their success. We even won World Travel Tech Awards, being world best API travel providers twice. People we connect. Technology may just be one piece of puzzle. The real magic behind is all about people we connect. The travel industry is just not about machinery. It's about relationships. This is where partnerships ignite, where we share experience, laughter, and success together with memories that last a lifetime. At ITB Asia, last year, we made history by bridging the gap between Vovotech and Agoda that benefit every Agoda partners like you. Next, for our India partners, we are not just doing good, we are doing great. Why? Many of India's top travel brands trust us, and this is just the beginning. Support. We have 24/7 customer support team ensuring round-the-clock assistance. When a recent fraud case hits one of our key clients, every other supplier deny refunds, but we for them and secure a full refund. We can't promise a miracle for every refund in every situation, but we can promise you this: we will fight for you. Your loss is our loss, and your success is our success. That is the kind of partner we are. We stand by our clients at the heart of everything we do is trust and collaborations. We believe in building partnership that last. We believe in innovations that drive success. And most importantly, we believe in growing together. Well, thank you for your time. I love to connect with every one of you. You have the QR code on the top and the second one on the right. And let's innovate, collaborate, and take the travel industry to a greater new heights. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Jack.
Adding one more for my very good friend Sanjay. And here is to many more years. Event like this, Travel Connections by Vovotech is the go-to shows for us year after years, because it's not just a show, it's a community of innovators, collaborators, and friends like you. And I'm proud to be part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. And let's take some audience questions, Jack. This amazing presentation. Let's take some audience questions. Any questions, guys, for Jack?
Subhash, any question?
I have one question. Let me start with that. So, I understand you started selling Middle East to European as a market, eventually grown to global. And recently, I can see you're focusing on India. Are there any unique challenges, or any unique experiences you want to share when you start growing or doing your business in India? Is there anything different about India you have noticed, which would just be helpful for all of us?
Well, India first. They are the travel tech expert. I would say in the whole world, India has the best technology. But what I thought is about the people. My experience, we deal with someone who want to buy from us, and then they just thought they buy a booking engine and the business will go by itself, and it's wrong. You need people. You need the people who are able to manage the setting, who you sell to, who you manage. You need to monitor, like what I say in my presentation, to monitor API performance, errors. If not, our system of big clients, they will shut you down whenever there is a high percentage, more than 10% of pre-book plus booking errors. So I believe people is also very important, and we see there's a lot of talented people like you. This is where we need to fuel the success for the travel industry.
Beautiful. On the other side, do you face any differences or challenges in collecting the payments from India compared to the world. And the reason I'm asking this is, a lot of times we keep hearing about, challenges between, moving or remitting money to and from India. So you have API customers here who are buying. Is it all good for you, or is there any specific thing you see as a challenge here?
I think probably because our clients are on bigger scale, the API scale of customers. So most of them, I believe, they are in Dubai. So Dubai being a financial hub, so we don't have any issues to receive payment from our client.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, lovely, John.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me welcome our next on Launchpad, Peak Point Global. Peak Point Global started based in Istanbul, Turkey, and then eventually moved their headquarters to Dubai. Like Jack said, a lot of ease to do the business globally if you want to go beyond region. Peak Point Global is one of the fastest growing travel company after pandemic. It's like in no time they have grown so much. I would like to welcome on stage Head of Business at Peak Point Global, Gabriela, to present Peak Point Global to all of us. Thank you, Gabriela.
Namaste. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you. Oh, which one is? Say it again. The green one? Okay. Oh. So to be here. It's my first time in India. It's super special to be part of this event where we show our appreciation and support to Verbotech, a very good partner for us. So besides talking about that, let's delve into the realm of Peak Point Global and let you know about all what we are doing and the way that we are growing. We are very lead and very well named in the travel industry. We specialize in providing targeted and niche product to all tour operators, travel agents, and B2B, global B2B wholesalers. We are rapidly entering into structures where new ways of selling our product are taken into consideration as well. And we are open to all kind of partnerships that will, with the goal of growing in new destinations. We work we use Verbotech, of course, as the best world mapping solution, and we also use Juniper as our main technology for all our API integrations. The organization or the way we distribute our product is very simple. What is the key? The key is that we do it with passion and we do it with respect. So this is not rocket science. So that we have the direct contracts, the DMC products, and the API products. The three of them converging into our inventory, and from there we distribute into different ways: the online and the offline. The online is of course sailors and tour operators, and the retail agents for the offline distribution way. All of them go to the travel consumers, and it's very simple. But as I said before, we do it with care and respect. What makes us different? And you're going to say, okay, Gabriela, our Peak Point is doing what many other companies in the sector are doing. Okay. We have very good contracts with reputable hotels. We use travel as a main technology platform. We use Juniper. We use Verbotech, as I said, as a mapping solution. And there is something important that I love to highlight here, and it's the human asset that a Peak Point has. From the managing partners all the way to our contracting people, support people, we do treat one and every single booking with respect, every single issue. All our operational is treated with the same love and respect, if you want to put it that way. I'm gonna skip the slide on the growth. It is true that we've been growing very fast since we started with the Juniper technology in 2018. And this is some of the things that it makes. When it comes to priorities for us as a company, I have to highlight that we deliver high value product. We engage with the right distributors. And something else that we do is that we align, or we keep into consideration our standards, always to be aligned with our clients. Our key products. We have customizable itineraries in top destinations such as Turkey, Dubai, Greece, Egypt, Latin America, and the Caribbean. All of these combined with an exceptional 24/7 customer support. The solutions that we offer solutions for hoteliers, for OTAs, and for travel agents. So for the hoteliers, we care about growing your sales and your revenue, always keeping in mind market sensitivities. When it comes to tour operators, we provide the solutions, all your needs that goes from hotels, transfers, excursions, and all what you may need. And when it comes to OTAs or online travel agents, we give you our majors. Is like the key of this part is giving you the travel solutions, good availability, good rates. So this is the way we work, and it's all on real-time inventory. One of the things that is important to mention, since we started in 2018 with this brand, we've been receiving year after year an award. That there are some more coming from 2024. And this is something that we cherish a lot, and we love to share with you, because that gives you an idea of what we are doing. And we totally put our efforts and resources for this to happen. When it comes to customer support services, we have a 24/7 in our Italia, 24/7 dedicated team in our Italia office. We have some other customer team in Cali, Colombia. So we make sure that we cover the 24 hours of a day for both the Caribbean, USA, Europe, and Asia as well. As a closing call, it is important to say that we are here to innovate travel, and that's what we are looking for here. And what my final message for you is to let me help you, let PickPoint Global help you to navigate this evolving landscape for you to give you our product for you to grow your business. Shukriya, if I said it right.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gabriela. Thank you, amazing presentation. Let's take some audience questions, guys. Any questions, audience? Okay, so let me ask you this question. As I said, PickPoint Global has been one of the fastest growing post-pandemic. You talked about your rates, you talked about your customer success, a lot of good things.
Yeah.
And pretty much all the growing companies, all the big companies, doing a lot of those things. So I personally believe you're doing something different.
Yes.
And so is there anything you can talk about what you guys have done differently post-pandemic to grow that fast from 2020 within 4 years?
Something that, and I totally understand, this is not, I don't want anyone to feel bad about what I'm going to say, but instead of whining and saying this is so difficult after pandemic, we cannot do that, we invested even more in technology. So we were just taking the business, coming little by little, and this is the way we've been, building and growing so fast. And this is something that we share with you as a company ideology, that we are evolving, that we are improving, that we are changing. So we are always looking at what the market is demanding, and we act in consequence. So we don't get the technology and then wonder, what we are going to do with it. So we are doing totally the opposite way. We see what the demands are, and we work on that. Obviously, we have the backup of a very good technology, which is Juniper. We have other clients coming from other platforms, but definitely Juniper is the key for this growth. Plus, as I said, the human asset that we have in the company, because not everything is API, online, and dynamic, availability. It's more about the effort that is, behind the walls.
Yes, and I think, reverting that, focusing on demand and optimizing and curating everything to really, supply to that demand is a great idea. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sanjay, can I have one question from Gabriela, please?
Yeah.
One question. Hi, Gabriela.
Hi.
I want to know one thing, that how do you position yourself, like a DMC or a bed bank?
A B2B hotel distributor. We have some offline business, but let's say for the Turkish product, we might be as a DMC because we offer some other, as I say, like itineraries, customizable itineraries, and some other services. But the way we've been growing our business has been on API basis with API clients. So we are a B2B accommodation distributor worldwide.
So do you face any kind of a problem positioning when telling that you are a B2B DMC as well as a bed bank?
No, really, because we work very along with the platforms that help us to target the type of the kind of clients that we have. So we work together in that way, saying that we are a hotel accommodation distributor on B2B basis, and what we want is to be able to pass all our content to B2B global wholesalers, OTAs, and travel agents.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope that answered your question.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you very much. The next launchpad is Travel. Traveler started with the vision of changing the way people plan, book, and experience travel. We talked about a lot of related topics today. Travelland has a very close tie-up with the DMCs in more than 18 cities now, 18 destinations. Travelland works with more than 15,000 travel agents. With this, I would like to welcome co-founder and CEO of Travelland, Mr. Arun Bagaria, to present Travelland Old API to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. So, first of all, how many of you see the red and green flags in front of you? Do you guys know what this is for? Yes, some people are waving it. So, we'll have a relatively short conversation. First of all, we would just like to start with a simple question. How many over here want to get more wallet share from your existing customers, be it a B2B business or a B2C? So, if you want to just do, like the gentleman here, raise your cards on the green side. If you're not looking to get more wallet share, then probably red one is what you're looking at. Green one, how many of you want to do that? Right? So just look around, everyone wants more wallet share from their existing customers, right? So that's what we are going to talk about, right? Like, a lot of us over here from the travel industry are already selling hotels. Many of us think about selling activities and sightseeing. A lot of us, everyone struggles when it comes to airport transfers or transfers. And when we talk about experience, right, as an industry, we talk about activities, but we often miss out one of the largest expenses which people spend on when they are traveling, which is food and shopping, right? If you look at any industry report, close to 30% of spend a customer does, especially when they are traveling abroad, is food and shopping, right? So, like Sanjay mentioned, we started TravClan with the simple objective of, helping people, have a more seamless experience when they are traveling, and that's what we've been doing. So what do we do, right? So, before we get into this, imagine the future of travel technology, right? What would you imagine, right? It would be something we talk about today, right? It would be something where AI can help us, AI can power the technology and simplify a lot of tasks that different companies are doing. We also need to focus about in one panel discussion and also a couple of other times is how do we provide a more seamless experience to customers when they are traveling, be it a connected trip or selling different or stitching together different parts of an itinerary which the customer is traveling on, be it for business or for leisure, right? And most importantly, like Gabriela talked about in the presentation, is something which Jack also spoke about, is reliable fulfillment. Not just about having a great customer service, but also making sure that whatever got committed or booked gets delivered to your customer, right? So, and above all, right, we all over here, right, like if you are someone who came to the event on time, we had a very important safety announcement which very often does not get featured in events like these, right? So safety and security is equally important, right? So what we are doing at TravelClan and at Volt, right, is bringing this future to you today, right? The future of travel is here. So what do we do, right? So this is actually, right after this presentation, if you like the presentation and want to see live demo, just walk up to me or anyone from TravelClan and you'll be able to see whatever I'm showing on the presentation live, right? So through our APIs, you can request for anything, right? A hotel or an entire itinerary, and you get the response real time, right? So on the right, you see that there's a Singapore package that a customer requested, and there's an entire itinerary that got generated within seconds and sent to the customer, right? So this is our travel agent partner who's requested this, right? Yeah, and it's not just an itinerary which is static, it's something you can customize real time. When I say customize, you can drag, drop, select whatever hotel and activity you want, and the entire itinerary will get built for you, right? So you don't have to worry about slotting which particular attraction is open on a particular day, what is possible, what is not possible. Your customer wants only the tickets or wants private transfers. All of these combinations are possible for you, right? And it doesn't just stop there. The most important part is, while we are a B2B company, the most important part is the traveler, is the experience that the customer gets. So through our technology, when the customer is traveling, the customer gets an entire experience where right from, this is, and if you are able to see on the right, Dylan is a customer who is in is in Dubai today, right? And right now they're probably, they've just finished their city tour. They are Khalifa, right? So all the details, right? Like right from where you're going next, how is the pickup, what time is the pickup, who is the driver, right to the moment of your entry tickets. Everything is available to you and your customers through our APIs, right? So that's how we are simplifying it for your customer, along with the most important part which we spoke about is 24/7 support and fulfillment, right? So we have 24/7 support on both call and chat. So moving on, the most important part, we spoke about safety. So whenever your customer is traveling, we make sure that they have all their safety related details available at fingertips, right? So a lot of this content we spoke about that is fragmented, a lot of systems are fragmented. So what we are doing is think of TravelClan as the future of travel, where we have through our single API, right? You could integrate not just hotels, right? But we do the hard part of integrating. We are already working with 40 plus suppliers. We have close to 4,000 own direct contracts on hotel. We work with multiple sightseeing and activity providers, and we directly work with cab operators who organize tours and cab transfers, right? So with Volt and with TravelClan, you get a single integration, and you could be a OTA, you could be a B2B wholesaler, but that's what Volt offers for you. A single integration for, redefining the future of travel. Thank you so much.
Nice. Okay. Glad that you're expecting questions. Let me ask some. So, and I think there is conversation throughout the day about the challenges because things are so fragmented. Can you talk about some of the ground challenges on doing the fulfillment of, other services beyond flights and hotels on ground?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge on ground, right, is making sure that two things. One is the customer has the right expectations or the information available to the customer. Like very often, the customer tells that he is at the pickup point, but the driver is not there, right? In reality, the customer and the driver are at two different pickup points, right? It could be at two different airports. But the biggest challenge ends up being how do you make sure that all of these moving parts, transfers is one important aspect, come together and interact seamlessly with each other. Because the transporter or cab driver needs to know that the flight has got delayed by which the customer is arriving, right? Or the hotel needs to be informed that the customer will be checking in late because the flight is anyway scheduled to land at 7 p.m. Right? So these are some of the things which we face when it comes to fulfillment of the entire trip.
And you solve those as well, right?
Yeah.
Making sure.
That's what allows us to be in business.
Okay.
Right.
So, and this is great. You talked about a single API. We all agree that there is a need for more comprehensive travel. But let's say as an OTA, I have already figured out flights. My hotels is doing good, but I understand there is a need for more extensive travel. Can I work with Old for only additional things beyond flights and hotels, which is sorted for me already?
Yeah, definitely, right? So what I spoke about, right, is not just that you could, if you integrate with Trapline or use our Volt APIs, you get only a single API. You could say that, hey, I'm in the business of selling hotels and I don't want to worry about selling activities and cabs. So you could take our hotels API only, right? So anybody who wants to partner with us, they could look at partnering for a particular product, which is, let's say, only hotels or only activities and sightseeing, or you could do an entire trip. So that's completely up to you.
Lovely. We are on time. Thank you, Arun. Amazing presentation. Thank you. Our next presenter is Gestara. Gestara is an AI-based technology for hospitality. Their focus is engage, delight, and sell. So for hoteliers, the most important thing is for any hoteliers to increase how do you get the more revenue per guest or per passenger coming in. And since all of us from industry, we see sometimes room for single adult is expensive than the same room for two adults. Because when two adults are coming to hotel, there will be a dinner for two people and so on. So how do we really increase the per guest revenue is the main, I would say, problem for hoteliers. So to solve these kind of problems, Gestara has started building a platform for hoteliers. So I'd like to welcome our next presenter, founder and CEO of Gestara, Akshay Degte. Please welcome Akshay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you for that introduction. So, hello everybody. I'm Akshay, founder and CEO of Gestara, an AI guest management platform for modern hoteliers. So, this is a tweet that I came across a few months back from Mark Pincus, who is the founder of Zynga and partner at Reinvent Capital. Why hotel are dumb? They leave TV on in your room when zero people want that. The nicer the hotel, the longer it takes to check in and blah, blah, blah. So this is not a very positive tweet coming from such a high profile personality. But at the same time, 2.8 million views. Now it has crossed 3.5. It shows an underlying problem when it comes to guest management. At the same time, we cannot blame hoteliers for all of it, because once the booking lands into a PMS, this is what they have to deal with when it comes to managing different guest activity or guest facing activities, right? From engagement, check-in, check-out automation, upselling, and reviews. Again, as you can see, there are like multiple integrations that they have to maintain and stuff like that. Having said that, hospitality or the hotels are not best fit for implementing technologies or building technologies in-house. So that's the core problem. So it brings us to a question that, hey, managing the guest experience for modern guests is now becoming incredibly complex day by day because of the ever-changing demand, and it has to change from the bottom, from the base. And that is the reason why we are building It's an AI guest management platform which combines all these on a single, seamless, fully integrated platform. The platform is fully integrated, so we have an AI which basically works with the hotel and the staff in co-pilot or autopilot mode. It's easy to use because we combine multiple tools on a single platform. It's easy for staff to train, get onboarded, and work with it. And we become eventually the source of truth for guests. Speaking about our modules, starting with guest management system, the first one is guest journey. So guest journey basically gives a hotelier control in taking a guest through different points at different stages of their journey, with be it like pre-stay, in-stay, or post-stay. Then we have unified inbox, which basically helps them to collate all the incoming requests in a single, easy-to-use chatbot inbox, which basically is powered by our own Guestara AI chatbot. Then we have mobile check-in, which basically a hotel can drag and drop, create their custom check-in flow, and the rest gets done by the guest. Then we have personalized upsells. Our machine learning algorithm basically takes over and helps them to further upsell their ancillary services. All they have to tell us when and what to sell. Next is digital guidebooks. Basically helps a hotelier to showcase their properties, surrounding things. So our AI basically all the time monitors the radius of a property and start creating these guidebooks on the go. Lastly, smart checkout. Checkout is difficult, and there are different workflows. Again, our easy drag and drop editor helps them to curate and create their own checkout flow. Then payments is another big problem when it comes to guest management, and that's where we have multiple products that we are live with, starting with integrated payments, so taking care of all the upsell payment, stuff like that. Next is digital authorization for hotels, wherein card file is important so that it reduces the chargebacks and fraud when the guest checks out. Last is payment collection. These are basically pay at hotel bookings, which render to almost 50% of the no-show. That is where our AI takes over and help them collect the payment before time. And everything is powered by our ML and AI algorithm, which we call Guestara AI. So let's go through how Guestara basically looks like. So again, this is one of the modules, which is our guest app, no code, easy to use. Then at the back end, hotelier get an easy to use dashboard wherein they can manage different aspects of the platform. Again, completely customizable. You don't need Guestara to do it, branding and everything. Check-in flow, this essentially it looks like, again, completely configurable. You can plug in your pre-arrival upsell, anything and everything. Moving on. So early results. So basically, in very short amount of time, our customers have seen almost 200x or 2x increase in their upsell, almost 250% in positive reviews, and 40% reduction in front desk tasks. Speaking about our journey, we started in June last year. We onboarded our first client in October 2024. November is something we started doing our GTM motion, and December we closed our pre-seed round, and today, today we are working with some of the larger brands in the country, India and Australia as well, but trusting us to take care of their guest management. Speaking about team, we are young folk coming from different backgrounds. None of us is a hotelier, but the way we look at it is like that's our biggest asset, because we don't come with that baggage of like thinking complex. So we move fast, break things, and eventually come to a product market fit for every product or module that we have. Thank you so much.
Amazing, good job on time as well. So you said you're working with some of the large brands, and I understand though your platform supports a lot of things, there would be some things people use different technologies. This is the era of SaaS softwares. People use different softwares for different needs. So working with large brands like Hilton, Marriott is fine, right? Because they will have teams to integrate things and whatnot. But when you work with smaller hotels, smaller chains, independent boutique hotels, what kind of challenges you face in integrating your platform, because they may not have anyone who even understand configuration, for example?
Good question. So Couple of things. So one, we keep on pre-integrating with different PMS and channel manager at the back end. And that actually opens up that particular segment of the market. So let's say if I am pre-integrated with a PMS or a channel manager and I get an inbound or outbound, basically it's a couple of days onboarding for them. So that's how we typically go about serving smaller brands. And then rest, basically we have, so the platform is pretty open. I mean, the way we look at it while designing every flow is like, hey, once it is deployed, a customer should not need us. They can create their own flows, workflows. And third, we already have open API. So if they want to integrate any of their module with something else, they are free to do so.
Okay. So for most of the hoteliers, because then that means your system sits or closely work with channel manager. So you do partnerships with channel managers, or how do you work with channel managers? What kind of relationship you have with channel managers?
So channel manager and PMS, they are definitely, so we partner with them, integrate with them, and it basically helps both of us to help them also increase the stickiness for a customer, and at the same time, it opens up doors for us as well. So yeah, one is partnership, second is there are PMS with open API, like them, and we basically integrate with them, and it opens up a new market.
They means just trying to.
As us.
Okay, okay.
So they have pretty good API, so I mean, kudos to them. It's easy to integrate.
Okay, beautiful. Any other questions, guys? Okay. It's coming, mic is coming. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I think one question.
Yeah.
We spoke about the payment solutions.
Yeah.
Does the GST is also considered in that?
Oh yes. So basically, the thing is like we take care of the collection and settlement. What we don't do is we are very clear about that. Hey, with respect to payment, the source of truth is PMS. So we push all the data into PMS, and they basically take care of it. So basically, we don't try to reinvent the wheel. We are very clear. We are a system of record for guests. Anything related to accounting or inventory or distribution is PMS or the channel manager.
I think that's one of the biggest problem today on the hotel, I think.
That is taken care by the PMS itself.
Okay.
We push that data back into the PMS itself, and they
Does it come back from the channel manager to the seller? No. Does it push back through the API back to the seller? So assuming there is a travel.
So our scope of work, the platform scope of work is between the hotel, Guestara, or channel manager or PMS. Anything beyond that, basically it's out of our scope. We don't.
This is a very interesting one.
Thank you, Akshay.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
And time for our last but not least presenter, Zeal Connect. Zeal Connect started with the vision of empowering rural communities in a village which is like 90 minutes at the west of Pune. Something which started with the intention of creating jobs in a real rural India. It is highly focused on training and upskilling people to bridge the gap of global need for travel operations and the talent. With this, I would like to welcome co-founder and CEO of Zeal Connect, Yogesh Chaudhary on stage. Welcome, Yogesh. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay, for calling me. Yeah, I am Yogesh Chaudhary, CEO and co-founder of Zeal Connect. Travel is one of the fastest growing industry. By 2025, it is expected to reach $8.9 trillion. And daily, we are in a golden age of travel. Something which was done by 2 companies, the same thing has been done by more than 20 companies now. And this competition helping the customer to get the rates and the better experiences. However, for the OTAs and the travel companies, this competition reduces the margin. So travel company has to improve the margin by reducing the operation cost and providing the best customer experience. Let's consider a travel agency who is making 200 bookings in a day, and if a single booking is missing at the hotel, can wipe out the entire earn in those 200 bookings. And of course, the customer dissatisfaction too. This needs big attention, right? Let me ask you one question. How many of you know Arjun from Mahabharata? maybe you can just use the flag, green flag, if you know. Good. Most of people knows Arjun from Mahabharata. So with the knowledge from Krishna, Arjun has delivered the best outcome in the biggest war of the history. Similarly, trained with the corner and the complex cases in the travel operation, our AI is ready to be the smartest agent of your team. And today, here in a travel connection, we are happy to launch an Arjun AI. Arjun AI reduces the operation cost by 40%. It handles the 100% task, 70% by zone, and the rest needs the human intervention. And here I am excited to demonstrate you how Arjun AI efficiently handles the booking re-verification with the hotel. Once the booking is received in our system, it automatically dials the number, connect with the hotel, confirm and check all the parameters, and immediately update the confirmation details in the client's system as well.
Hi, this is Jenny from Travel Bliss Agency.
Good morning. Address downtown. How can I help you?
I'm calling about a booking confirmation for one of my clients. Just need to verify some details. If you have a moment.
Of course, tell me.
Great. I have a booking for Mr. Robert Martinez, checking in on February 15th.
Let me pull that up for you. Yes, I see Mr. Martinez.
Perfect. Could you confirm if it's for 3 nights?
Yes, checking on the 15th.
And it's a deluxe king room for 2 adults, correct?
That's right, deluxe king for 2 adults.
Can you confirm room is booked with fountain view?
Yes, deluxe king with fountain view.
And is breakfast included in the rate?
Yes, as I can see, breakfast is included for 2 adults at our main restaurant, which serves from 6:30 am to 10:30 am.
Great. And I see the reservation has been fully paid already. Is that showing on your end?
Yeah, I can confirm full payment has been received for this reservation.
Okay, could you please share the hotel confirmation number?
Sure. The confirmation number is GB85793.
Got it. And may I know your name, please?
It's Mike from the front desk.
Great. Is there any tourism fee payable at check-in?
Yeah, tourism fee will be 20 per night is payable at the time of the check-in.
Excellent. Everything sounds perfect. Thank you so much for confirming. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too, goodbye.
So Arjun AI is not just about the automated calling. If we consider the similar service of booking re-verification, for some hotels, we just need to send an email to the hotel to get the confirmation. And in some hotels and the hotel chains, we have to chat with the bot as well. And sometimes we need to get it from the supplier as well. Arjun AI handles all these things very efficiently. Yeah. Let me address one more important question. Can AI completely replace the human? Definitely no. Though AI is smarter for the repetitive tasks, but there are certain scenarios in the travel industry where human emotions, judgment and the empathy is required, which technology cannot provide. So maybe Sanjay already revealed this. At Zeal Connect, we combine the both AI and the human expertise. So our story started in a small village which is around 50 kilometers from Pune with the vision to empower the rural communities. And today we are very proud. We have a team of more than 200 professionals who are really making an impact in the travel industry. Yeah, so today we are exhibiting here. So please do visit our booth. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Yogesh. Lovely. Any questions for Yogesh, guys? Yeah. Mike, here. So,
Victoria from your company. So Yogesh, I have a question. Does your AI tool has a limited options, or you want to add some new possibilities, like to reconfirm other services?
No. And for the demonstration purpose, though I have shown you the booking re-verification, but we do have a lot of plans to automate all the operations in the AI. Just like Arun had mentioned the driver calling. We just have to check whether driver is reaching there on time or not. That is one more operation that which is in pipeline. So all these operations we are just training because the thing is ready. We know the workflow and algorithm. We just have to train with the data. And that we are very open for any kind of operations.
Okay.
Hi, very nice presentation. I am Mukesh from Sabre. The example you showed is excellent, the demonstration of it. But my objection here, do you think this kind of operation where you are asking for a confirmation number and the hotel will give, is it not in this data security and safety, passengers security and this thing? Because there is a lot of spams right now going on. One happened with me. So I booked a hotel for my sister and just wanted to reconfirm that everything is fine because it was a honeymoon trip. When I called, so the hotel number was not in my saved this thing. So I called, I opened the website, called the number and said that this is the confirmation. I want to have this that it's there and all those things. He said it's there. You just give me the payment right now. I said okay. I spoke to the general manager. It's already paid for. They said no. If you want this confirmation, you give me. You have to transfer the money now. So I was almost like into it, but then I spoke to the general manager. I said that there are many passengers who have been fleeced by like this kind of a system because they have just taken the name of the hotel and the number they have put in is their call center. So how you come in picture and how you tackle this safety security situation?
Means you are talking about the security if you call to the hotel.
Yeah, somebody is calling and you're saying, oh, we want to reconfirm the confirmation number or tell me the confirmation number. The bot was asking. No hotel should give the confirmation number to somebody else.
Yeah, that's the reason whenever we are calling to the hotel, sometimes we are just taking the customer information in our system and we just call on behalf of customer as well by sharing the number and the email address which we do have. And most of the hotel has started now. They always ask either your mobile number or the email address before sharing the details with us.
Okay.
One more question, please. Yes. Yogesh, I want to know that if the company has about 100 bookings in a day and if they're using that service, out of that 100 bookings, how many can be done through your, like, how many bookings will require a human intervention and how will be automatically done by this method?
Yeah, good. So means as I mentioned, means for the reconfirmation I'm just talking. If you see, there are many suppliers who are already providing the reconfirmation to you. And there are some bookings where we just need to call the hotel and get information. In our case, as we had done a lot of testing in last 15 days, almost 70% bookings we were able to confirm through this AI model and 30% we just passed over human team. Means the agent, those who are there to just take care.
I mean, compliment to you, amazing presentation and great job. I have a question regarding the whole concept of hotel re-verification, which I was mentioning in the panel previously. We don't need these kind of services if the systems were very smart. So if somebody is directly integrated with PMS, all the information should come to the person who is reselling the travel and should be shared with the customer automatically. So that we don't need the AI intervention, as I see your idea is going to be required for many more years. We are not there yet. But a feedback, not a question, if you were to improve your idea from this point onwards, how you could make it more convenient for businesses, explore the opportunities where, when this starts disappearing, how will you continue to run your business?
Okay, lovely. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Yogesh. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah. And finally, we are through all the discussions. We are, I think, just few moments away from the vibrant party I had been talking about. And now, I think, I'm sure, you all have learned, understood, met new people, met new connections. But I think think this was the first event. As I said, this is the first closed door event happening in India. So I want to first thank all of you, everyone who have taken a lot of efforts to be here. I want to thank you, all of you, from on behalf of Travel Connections 25, Verbotech and Traveler. Thank you very much, guys. And like all firsts, this is the first one, right? Like all first, this is also very special. First is always special in the life, doesn't matter what it is. So this is very, very special to all of us, guys. This was actually, a dream for quite some time to do such an event in India for my friend Anurag Mittal. He always wanted to do this since he has, seen, Focusrite, and that dream is finally coming to reality. So I'm really happy today, and definitely I want to take a moment to thank all our speakers, for your time, for this event. We definitely learned one thing, that there were a lot of issues with visas. Being an Indian, I never cared about Indian visa, right? But I have learned a lot about the Indian visa. So I'm sure for next year, we will work, with Indian government to see what can be done. So a lot of people, we had to cancel one panel also about fraud, because 2 out of 3 panelists were not able to get the visa. So that's one, definitely, one challenge. Of course, there was a lot of small hiccups we have observed, we have taken the feedback, but it is very important for us, and we are already looking forward to our next event. But if there is any feedback, guys, please send it to me. We want to start working on our next edition right from now. So definitely thank you all the speakers. Thank you all our associate partners within Earth, Peak Point Global, Traveloka, Zeal. Again, Traveloka also had a launchpad presentation, but the gentleman who was supposed to present was not able to travel because of visa. Then thank you all our exhibitors, Enoja Cloud Solutions, Prime Travel. Again, Prime Travel was not able to travel just because of visa, and it's very funny, some of the things. But definitely we have a lot of things to do for next. ET Global, Lee Enticing, Gestara, who is our gifting partner as well. Then AWS, who is our cloud partner. And we have a lot of people from media here as well. TravTalk is here, Economic Times is here, Travel Mail is here, Fabian Media is here, Imphal Free Press is here, Travelers World is here, Travel Safari is here, Amore Magazine is here, and Wonder with Joy is here. So I think these guys are very, very important to us. These guys will help us to spread the word and create the awareness for next. Thank you all the media team. Thank you to our amazing event manager Sanam and Opa, his company. Everyone who is working on this side, DJ, light, speaker. Thank you everyone, and very special thank you to Taj, Vivanta, especially Mr. Anubhav and Mr. Sanjeev, who have really, we come from a travel industry and we are absolutely demanding people. We ask things, new things, right at the last moment. And Taj Vivanta has helped us as much as possible with making all the changes, supporting in every possible way. So thank you Taj, Vivanta, the entire team, especially as I said, Mr. Anubhav and Mr. Sanjeev. And most important is our amazing teams, Team Verbotech and Team Travclan, who have worked very, very hard to put together this show. I am so proud of you guys. Thank you very much. And maybe the event is getting over, not getting over from, the panel discussions. We of course have a party, but as we conclude this, we are moving towards wrapping up Travel Connections 2025. I'm sure the connections you made here, the ideas you discussed here will continue pushing industry forward. So thank you all of you here. I'm already looking forward to see all of you in our next edition next year. We will do better and better, and this is not an event of Overtake or Travel, this is an event of all of us. So I would again request, please send any feedback, any changes you wanted to do. I already heard a lot of feedback in the networking break that we have to have some more time for networking and sessions. It's a very short time. So of course, we're gonna work on all those things. So thank you very much. Stay connected, and I hope to see all you next year. Dinner will start, and of course, DJ Danika will take over to light up everything with her music. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.